Hey, okay, so I want to talk about my um, story, basically, just because I feel like it's important for other believers as well as people that are not in the faith to understand the different things that are going on in this world that are targeting your life, the quality of life that you have. So basically, if you don't know already, I'm homeless. I was pushed into homelessness with me and my four children. I basically avoided trying to be homeless, but there was nothing I could do. I was pushed into homelessness about March of 2022. And so I moved out of state, went through a whole program to get help, and I was pushed out of the program without getting assistance. And so I am still now currently homeless. But regardless of that, what I wanted to really touch on is how powers in the universe, demonic in the demonic realm, um, infiltrate different strategies to affect you as a believer and as a just a world citizen, i- i- um, to hinder your life. So basically, I was going through a lot of harassment where I was living, and I'm a pretty private person. Um, So I didn't call my mom or anything because I've had in the past previous homeless experiences before, and she did support me. But this time I decided that I was just going to lean on God and see if He could help keep me in the state that I was in. So I went to different agencies, called at different levels of government, and I couldn't get any assistance. No one would help me. And so it got really bad to where I just had to leave, even though I would have been assisted with some rental subsidy to relocate into another unit or something. But anyway, my mama called me out of the blue and said that God showed her that I was in trouble and that He wanted her to support me and help me or whatever. And so I didn't call her to give her any idea of what I was going through. I just kept praying, interceding. And so she called me and said God showed her a vision and that I was in trouble. And so she assisted me to travel. I wanted to fly, but my unemployment funds at the time were frozen. And so I had a vehicle, a 2020 Kia Optima, and didn't want to put miles on it, but I was forced to have to drive it cross country 11 days, me and my kids, with limited income. And so I did that, and I came here and I went through the process. I stayed a month with her and then went into the homeless assistance program, went through that and stayed there until January of this year. Still did not get any type of housing assistance. Um, and it was all done to extend my stay in in the homeless situation. So I ended up at the airport, nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep. DC Children Family Services were contacted because we literally had nowhere to go, no funds. I've been in school, but I've been trying to find job and work, and no one would call me. Every time I would go on an interview, it would be a game, and I wouldn't. It would be a waste of my time. I tried to get all the assistance I could. I tried to get financial assistance through public assistance. I could not get cash financial assistance. And so, long story short, I ended up back at my mom's place, like another cycle of homelessness. And now they told me last year they couldn't assist me because I didn't have a job. I didn't have a steady income. I still yet don't have that, even though I have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree. I have a CNA license, and I'm working on a degree to start a full-time nursing program for RN. But anyway, so I'm almost there to start the program. Now all of a sudden, my mom, who says that the Lord told her to help me, is asking me to leave. I have nowhere to go. no money to get any places to live. I have 4 kids that I'm responsible for, no one to call. I can't call any agencies where I'm at because remember, they said that they wouldn't help me because I have no job. I have no stable income. So here I am back. I started the homeless. I was forced into homelessness March of 2022. This is March, the last day of March 2023. A whole lot of stuff went down in the spirit realm with different people to sabotage and create the homeless situation that I'm in now. But the reason why I wanted to just share that, so that people, God said, be not ignorant of Satan's devices. And so I wanted to share how people can invite you somewhere and say that they're going to help you, but when they see you progressing or for whatever reason, they change their mind. Even though she knows I have nowhere to go. She is not obligated. I'm a 40-year-old woman, right? She doesn't owe me anything. I should be self-sufficient. I should be able to stand on my 2 feet. However, when you're talking about walking in love, when you're talking about you're a co recipient of the blood. You understand? I'm a tither. I haven't worked since September of 2021, but I've tithed by faith off of student loans. I've sowed seed by faith, and I also pay monthly financial partnership fees to assist me out of this economic devastation that I've been forced into. There's a lot of things that I don't really want to get into because my story is really set up for a really major comeback that the Lord has to do. And so I just wanted to share that because it's important that you know that even when you're trying to progress, there are powers and there are demonic spirits that are working against your progress. They will come through and puppetize people to speak and act as if they're going to assist you and then leave you stranded. That is a spirit of narcissism, and that is a spirit of Jezebel. God said that touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. That wasn't just for people in office. That's for anyone that's covered under the blood of Christ. I particularly have a specific rank, office in the fivefold, but even if I had no title attached to me, I am still called child of God. And so I wanted to share this with anybody that may be going through. I know I'm not the only homeless family in the universe. I know I'm not the only one struggling, but I am a vessel that is called to speak on behalf of things that are going in the universe. So I just want to share that. Hopefully, whoever else is in the situation, this encourage you to know that there is another person that is going through the same thing. Because sometimes people will make you or paint you as if you're crazy. And you're not crazy. There really is an attack, a target against your life, against your children, against your legacy, against your inheritance. But I remember there was a God that sent a spirit of Jehu against the Jezebelic spirit that took that man's inheritance that he had for his family. So be encouraged and know that even though it looked like the enemy is raping you of different assets and resources, God always have a plan to redeem you. There is Christ that's on the right hand. He is God's symbol of Jehu, and there is God. So be encouraged. Hopefully we can come out of this situation sooner than later. You understand? Because the blood of Jesus has been in covenant for over 700,000 days. So there's no reason why we can't get our suddenly or our immediately. Thank you.